Micsoda, Angike?
Én vagyok a vezető.
Te vagy a vezető?
Igen.
Okay, megjünk.
Várj, állj!
We are here in the Bakony. The Bakony. That famous Hungarian forest. Look at this virginal growth. How many years have these trees stood tall? Absolutely tremendous with the light flooding down.
Arra.
Oké.
Következő kereszteződésnél jobbra.
Oké, arra.
Aha.
Some of these trees have been lumbered. Felvagtak. Gyönyörű fa. Wow, look at these big boys. How many years? How many years? Count the tree rings. I reckon at least 123. Sas Husanharam. Mi van?
Itt szerintem volt vízesés, mert vízes a kő.
Oh.
Vízesés? Szerintem valahol ott lehet egyébként a ház.
Jó vezető vagy. Oh, jó vagy. And look at this marvelous little specimen. Oh, brilliant. Simply divine. All right, let's let this little bugger go. Have a good day, my friendly Bakony Beka. Nowadays, these woods are filled with Beka. But back many years ago, they were filled with Betyár, including the most famous Betyár of all, none other than Sobri Jóska. He lived during the 19th century. It's just so calm beneath this canopy of trees. Not sure quite which trees these are. Perhaps Buk, perhaps Nier. If anyone has any insight, that would be fantastic. You know, I'm sure Sobri Jóska knew his trees. He probably knew everything within these woods, every nook, every cranny, and especially every barlong, every cave. For he would have been on the run from justice. Yes, a folk hero, the Betyár, like Sobri Jóska, they were true folk heroes. The people supporting all over Europe and all over the world, in fact, these Robin Hood-like figures who had their positives and their negatives, but always captured the minds and hearts of the populace. Mit megtaláltál?
Egy bogár.
Oh!
Ez mi?
Gyönyörű. Fekete bogár, nem tudom a neve magyarul.
Fogod.
Angie, nézd, a szép virágok.
Aha.
You know, I've been all around Hungary, but somehow the Bakony has eluded me. You'll feel. We've been to the Buk, and I've, you know, passed through Ziertz, and of course the Bakony, it's north of Balaton, north of the Felvidék, so I've been here and thereabouts. But within the forest itself, not so much. And I must admit, this little sliver has already been so tremendous. I do simply enjoy a forest, yeah. I enjoy an erdő. A madár zene, a fák, a patak, a sziklák, a növények, a gombák. A világos csillagos levelek, imádom. Az erdők kincsünk, és vigyáznunk kell rá. Oh, kis ebihalok. Egy nap béke lesz. Oh. Ooh, the ebihalok. It's a brilliant, brilliant environment here. As you can see, the patak, it just cuts right through the field. As if it's hiding, as if it's camouflaged, only to swirl and curl into the erdő. We wave goodbye to Mr. Beka, camouflaged himself, and his little fiefdom with all of these ebihal, which shall one day too be Beka themselves. Ijvan a pióca. In English, the blood-sucking leech.
Mondja, cheese. Világnom.
Virág, cheese.
Cheese.
Jó lett.
Mondta a világ, hogy szíz.
Hát egy picit nyugodtan leszedhetsz belőle.
Egyet.
Ez a moha, ez mindig oda nő, ahol árnyék van és
Hazaviszem.
sötét. És sok a nedvesség.
Hova ejtettem? Máris.
Buli van a Praja falván?
Máris.
Nem
Becsuktam
mondod.
a kezemet.
És elkezdtek bulizni. Hát mit tudom én, hogy csak alszik. Meg...
Hubert Lak.
De ki mondta?
Te mondta. We are approaching what is known as the Gyilkos Tó, the Killer Lake, or it's also known as the Hubert Laki Tó. The Gyilkos Tó is really in Erde, in Romania, in Transylvania, but this is like the Kish Gyilkos Tó. And why is it called the Killer Lake? Well, we're about to find out. Perhaps these are the names of the victims. Mate, Deav, Belu, or perhaps they are just hikers who have done this Blue Cross trail. Isn't this just lovely? It's like a natural dog bowl made out of the tree. Brilliant. Look at this. Stir it up. Oh, yes. There's few things in life that are more wonderful than a walk out in the woods. Really, if you're feeling stressed, let me tell you, there is nothing better than this. Nothing. No drug. No substance, no medicine, no therapy. This is therapy. Get yourself out into the woods and breathe in the breeze that wafts off the trees. Oh, absolutely smoked him. Gizzled. So they call it the Hubert Laki Tó or the Gyilkos Tó. Hubert Lak, I believe that must be where the hunting lodge lies. There used to be an Esterhazy family hunting lodge over this way. And Hubert, that's the Saint Hubert. Anyway, we're looking for the Tó, the lake of the murderers, the lake which lies just that away. Wow. Bakony voltak. Wow. And finally, we have arrived at the Gyilkos Tó. You can see all these tree stumps here. Very similar to the Gyilkos Tó in Erde, as we mentioned before. Much more famous than this one. Én vagyok a Gyilkos. Egy, kettő, három. Well, it's been a wonderful adventure out here in the Bakony. And we've arrived at the Gyilkos Tó. So it is time to bid you adieu, for soon the Gyilkos will be arriving. Perhaps it is me. Hey Nabu, what do you think of the Gyilkos Tó? Not bad, eh? Not bad, old chap. Nemros.